Hello, and welcome to today's history lesson.
Today, we will be talking about the myth of the golden apple.
As a country, Greeks and Romans recognized a multitude of gods. There are many similarities between Roman and Greek gods, but we will be focusing on one of the Greek myths. One reason people study mythology is because many famous works of art and literature, and even astronomy, allude to the mythological stories.
The Greeks believed that all the gods lived on a mountain called Mount Olympus.
Picture this. Zeus is sitting on the mountain overlooking all of Greece.
He noticed how busy everyone was, building homes, fishing, hunting.
As Zeus observed the hustle and bustle in the land below, he let out a big sigh.
There are way too many humans, he declared. I need to get rid of some of them.
He sat and thought until he came up with a spectacular idea.
A big wedding was coming up and all the gods would be attending.
Zeus knew that it would be the perfect time to stir up some trouble.
So he crafted a gorgeous golden apple that shined brighter than the brightest star.
On the top of the apple, he engraved the words, "For the most beautiful." He then called for the goddess Ares and instructed her to drop the apple on the floor at the wedding in front of his wife Hera.
Ares brought the apple to the wedding and waited for the perfect time to drop the apple. The time came when two goddesses stood near Hera, happily talking about life.
Ares rolled the golden apple across the floor where it then bumped into Hera's toes.
Hera bent down and picked it up. She was pleased. She thought that she was obviously the most beautiful.
The other two goddesses, Aphrodite and Athena, couldn't help but disagree, so the three goddesses started arguing about who was, in fact, the most beautiful.
Hera asked Zeus to tell them who was the most beautiful.
But Zeus acted all innocent and said, "I can't judge my own wife. Let a man do it. Why don't you ask Paris to do it? After all, he is the most handsome man."
Hera left Zeus, and the three goddesses appeared right in front of Paris, preparing to ask him the question.
"Who is the most beautiful?" the three goddesses shrieked. Paris thought to himself, "If I say one is prettier than the other, will they kill me?" Hera whispered to him, "If you pick me, I'll make you the king of the world."
Athena said, "If you pick me, I'll give you the victory every battle you are ever in." And then Aphrodite said, "Pick me, and I'll give you the most beautiful maiden on earth." The three goddesses returned to Mount Olympus. Aphrodite made the most beautiful woman in the world fall in love with Paris. Her name was Helen.
The only problem was that Helen was already married to a man, the king of the Greeks. The king was determined to get his wife back, so all of the gods picked which side they wanted to fight on, and that is how the Trojan War began.
Well, that is the story of the golden apple. We hope you enjoyed this film. See you next time.